Hey everyone, and welcome back to Season 2 of Fallout 2020. We are here at Oberlin Station, where we've made a settlement. As you can see, we have our mask on. Well, we had a whole gas mask on before, actually, but I thought this was appropriate nowadays. So, yeah, we had it in the menu, so why not? All right, there's dog meat by our side, of course, and we're building settlements here. Now, we've been using this amazing sim settlement mod where, the settlers kind of like build their own things. You just put a basic plot down. And what we did here is we're just putting up a guard post called a martial plot in this mod. So we're just sort of watching it slowly get built. Now on this Xbox version, I have the settlers don't actually sit there building it. In the PC one I played, they'll sit there hammering away at it. Makes it a little more visually appealing. But anyway, we got a nice little silhouette thing going here, so I kind of like this shot. Now what I did, if you can see, it's a little dark now. I started doing this at night, and I just sort of turned it on because this guy started building. I mean, I wasn't planning on filming this exact part, actually. So, but you can see behind it, I started putting up this junk fence here. So, and I have these sandbags from a mod. So the junk fence is like the vanilla walls. So we have like, that looks good. That's like a nice little guard post there. So we have that set in a little bit on the road. Now this is like a Oberlin station. It's a railroad station, but there's some farmers that settled here. So we do have the railroad tracks. And I just wanted to mix up the wall here a little, put that cage there, a few different types of walls, and just a regular fence, and then the junk fences. So this took a lot of work, a lot of time. As you can see, like the sandbags don't sit that well, but I tried to cover it up as best I could. Now, at the end of Season 1, we built this guard post on the other side, and we dressed up all our settlers as raiders, and it looks like we have a new settler here, so... Yeah, we're a raider. We're trying to take over the Commonwealth or something. I don't know. Anyway, the thing is, there is another part to this mod, the Sim Settlement mod, called Conquest, when you actually can roleplay taking over, but the one problem is that on Xbox, you're only allowed 2 gigabytes of mods, and these are all really big mods. Actually, today I got rid of a few stuff, but it was like I had these Halo armors and stuff like that in the game, so I could play as like the Halo video game. Well, I took all that out, but I don't know that I have enough room for Conquest still. But I did add a couple more modules for the Sim settlements and a lot of other settlement stuff. But unfortunately, this particular episode was filmed a little bit before I added all that stuff. So I haven't really filmed much since I added that. And it will be a few episodes from here. And also the good news of we're just giving this we're just giving this settler some stuff right now, so I'm going to talk over it a little bit. So anyway, the good news is I got the DLCs for Fallout. I've been playing on Xbox for this playthrough, and it just was on Game Pass, and on Game Pass, they don't give you the DLCs, and there are a lot of settlement stuff in the DLCs, including building like, factories where you can make all these machines and stuff. All right, well, that's not the best Raider outfit, but it'll do for now. That hat just doesn't work at all, but I really just don't care at this point. So, and look what we also did. I was having trouble fitting this plot down there on the hill in the previous season, but I squeezed in a plot there for a store. So we will have a store here, because I figured it's a nice place for a store here on the train track. So anyway, here's our other settler dressed up like a raider. And yeah, he's going to be our guard here. So that is a cool looking raider outfit. He looks pretty badass. And as you can see, I threw up a few lights and a few signs and stuff like that here just for a little flavor. But it's still not very brightly lit up. So we're going to have to do something about that eventually. But at least I threw a few lights here. If you look, I had to run the whole power wires all the way around the whole thing. I mean, this took a few hours. So yeah, I spared you all that. We're just going to do that a little different this season and not show you everything. Well, it's mostly because now I'm building like, like some decorative stuff. And previously I was just kind of putting down the plots and seeing what happened with the mod there. So, all right. So yeah, I just kept a bunch of stuff that we could give to these raiders that I picked off other raiders, or sometimes I've been adding them and cheating a little. So I'm not too concerned with sort of managing the scavenging aspect of settlement builds, which gets really fun at times, but I just use the cheat terminal. I don't care. I don't have time for that in this playthrough. It's already taken enough time putting these fences and stuff up all the way around the settlement, and I just think it looks kind of cool. So, all right, let's get a look in the daytime, and it's still kind of dreary looking out, but at least we can see. See, I have these power wires. I ran up to the house and stuff. I mean, it's kind of convoluted. I have these cement blocks I put there, cinder block walls, and then put some lights on there just for the garden. So that's all pretty cool. So, you know, we got the power up here, and the fence wraps. I don't know if it wraps around all the way around the back. I think it does it at this settlement. This is not one of the biggest settlements, so it wasn't really that hard to do all that. Okay, so now look what I did here. I decided to go a little crazy here, and I built this whole platform. And so now, as you can see, I have some different stairs and scaffolding. Or not scaffolding. This is these warehouse floors. So yeah, this is after I got the DLCs. So yeah, the Game of the Year edition was on sale for 20 bucks, and okay, I already have it for PS4 and for PC, and I bought a gift for my nephew once too. So this is now the fourth copy I bought of this game. But hey, we're making videos with it, so 20 bucks, whatever. So look at all this stuff. I mean, it already looks a lot better with those types of floors and stuff. I was honestly really struggling with this towards the end. You know, once I realized I have to do a little more extra stuff besides just putting these plots up, because look at how amazing these turn out. I mean, they just sort of randomly generate and then also randomly upgrade. Yeah, so you see I missed some of the fence on the back corner here, but most of it has fence around it. So yeah, we got our commercial plot here. So anyway, yeah, we have all these different floors. We have scaffolding. There's so much more stuff now. So I've honestly, since I filmed this episode, I've really been enjoying building a lot more, and you know, making everything a little more cluttered. So you see down here, not everything lines up, but we put all these little barriers in there, some cement blocks and sandbags, just to kind of clean it up a little bit underneath. So, you know, when you look at it from afar, it'll look fine, even though it doesn't really touch the ground in some spots. And look, this was the one thing I wanted the most, I'm telling you. This was driving me insane that I didn't have these fire trash barrels. So they come with one of the add-ons. I don't know, Far Harbor, I think, probably. Or I don't even know which one. But anyway, we have them now. So that is super cool. I love the look. And this is number 2, these string lights. Oh my god. These give off the best light in the game, and they look really cool. They definitely look like something a raider would do, and we can just run them between the trees up there. And I'm telling you, that took me 10 minutes to do, just those string lights. It doesn't really snap in most spots up there. So, like I said, we're not going to have to watch all that, because this particular episode would be like 4 freaking episodes if I did that. So, we'd already be on episode 4 right now if I left it all in, so... Yeah, anyway, yeah, just a little clutter here. We got those boxes, and look, now we can put up some more stuff. We got a couch here. So yeah, I did all this a little behind the scenes. Got the fire barrel down there with our guard. And yeah, this is looking really, really nice. And we have a dog house for dog meat under there. I threw a shopping cart, some barrels, just give it a little flavor and clutter. It doesn't really line up again, but... this is Fallout for you. I mean, look at this slope. This is how these game designers decide, let's give them a settlement. Well, let's make it flat so they can build easier. No, let's give them these crazy slopes so they got to drive themselves freaking crazy trying to line everything up. I don't know. I was playing Minecraft earlier today, so yeah, I need a grid. No, but I like the way this looks overall. Like, I like especially the angles on the houses and stuff. Look how everything's lopsided. I like that. The ground they could have made it a little bit more even on the settlements. I mean, there's no point for these slopes in the corner here. But it's just telling you not to build there, I guess. So, and look at that. These scaffolding, the ramp, like that comes with the scaffolding part of the pack. So it's all really, really cool stuff. So we have these flags now. Now we're in the Minutemen. We are raiders, but we're kind of like allied ourselves with the Minutemen, and I'm not gonna say we're taking over for them. We have an amicable relationship with them. So we're not like your typical raiders, but we're getting a cut of everything. Let's just put it that way. So, trying to put this Minuteman flag down here, and I don't think it's gonna snap right there. So, well, we got 2 layers here, and so here we go. Yeah, and you see they got the scaffold railing there, the metal railing. It looks really cool to me, and this is just my basic build. I mean, I didn't build that much here yet. This storm is driving me freaking insane. I swear to God, these building and the storms, it's like you could die also, by the way. If you're not wearing, I mean, I don't think I'm even wearing my gas mask right now. That's why I was wearing that face mask the whole time. I wasn't trying to look that badass. It's just like, I don't want to die of radiation poison while I'm in the build menu, because you can't even save until you exit the menu. So it's not the best made system, but it works, and it's a good system for creativity. Like, you can do so many different things, and you know, you just have to struggle with it at some point. All right, I don't want to store that. I was trying to pick that up. So yeah, we're just gonna throw this pylon over there so we can get some lighting in here. So you need one of these to make the lights work. The lights don't have to get plugged in, but I almost downloaded a mod. I actually think I do have part of the mod where the stuff doesn't have to get plugged in, but I don't know. At this point, I like the challenge of it. Look at these wires over there. They got the poles. I mean, all that stuff. I got the generator there. Moving that generator, it was on the other side of that tree. Moving the generator from one side to the other side, that took 5 minutes, you know? It's like insane. This whole thing took me several hours of work is what you're looking at right now. But that looks really good. Now we can just go up here through the fence, and you know, you have to make paths for the settlers so they can get up here. This is a pretty cluttered area. So, but now this is looking a little more natural, like this maybe belongs here. I don't know. It's not the best thing because it's the first time I'm using some of these assets in a while, and also, you know, you're trying to fit a round peg in a square hole here. But it works, and now I'm stuck. I think I end up getting rid of some of these fences. I don't know if I do it on or off camera, but we're looking pretty badass. I got like the face tattoo on, and I don't know. I like it. Anyway, I kind of like this settlement. This is looking pretty good. I wasn't totally thrilled with. I just had no idea what to do with this place because I felt like I couldn't fit anything. But look, we threw a little couch down there. And the settlers will use those couches and sit on those. So that just makes it look a little better. I put a little railing there, threw some shopping carts. Just a little clutter to like mix it up a little. Over here, we got our campsite. I threw like a few more sleeping bags here so we can get more settlers without like having a ton of houses. Because there's not much more room for like, I don't know if I can fit one there because of the slope. So I only have like 3 of these plots, so just threw a few more sleeping bags down and all that good stuff. So yeah, we'll be able to have like 7 or 8, you know, people here now. So I think that'll be pretty cool. So we can have a few stores, a few guards, and whatever. All right. Anyway, thanks for joining us. This was a quick episode just to update you on this, but we'll be back with this series and many more coming soon. So thanks for joining. We got new episodes every day. See you next time.